Today, students attending universities are presented with many incredible opportunities to study various subjects. Although these interests are broad, most students are no longer required to take classes in ecology or botany, traditional subjects that first introduce students to the flora in their area and the importance of conserving its biodiversity. This knowledge makes up the basis of ecoliteracy, defined as the cumulative body of local knowledge, beliefs, and practices related to the local ecosystem. This accumulated knowledge about nature is an important part of people's capacity to manage and conserve both wild and agricultural systems over extended periods. Ecoliteracy benefits the biodiversity of a given region. People who directly experience nature are knowledgeable about the local plants of their region and are more likely to protect their area, leading to retention of species that act as shelter or food to insects, birds, and animals. Communities find this traditional ecological knowledge salient and share this information with the next generation. Today, few individuals are gaining this knowledge about their local ecosystems, resulting in the loss of essential species and the degradation of wild places around the world. Decreases in biodiversity result in dramatic changes in ecosystem ecology. For example, the monarch butterfly has been placed on the endangered species list as increasing areas of its breeding grounds are altered due to climate change. The World Wildlife Fund states that climate change threatens to disrupt the monarch butterfly's annual migration pattern by affecting weather conditions in both wintering grounds and summer breeding grounds. Monarchs' response to climate change will also be driven by how milkweed responds. Even if temperatures allow monarch survival, if conditions cause their milkweed host plants to go dormant, become too dry, or die altogether, monarchs will need to move to other areas. Anthropogenic causes of climate change are altering nature around us and causing harm to plant, insect, and animal species. Harmful effects of climate change have already been felt in our own backyards, here in Columbia, South Carolina. I was curious whether climate change could be concretely documented here in Columbia, South Carolina, so I spent some time in the A.C. Moore Herbarium at the University of South Carolina to record the blooming and fruiting times of Acer rubrum, red maple, and Prunus serotina, black cherry. I found that, over time, both species' blooming and fruiting times have changed. These changes can drastically impact insects and birds, which rely on these species for food, nectar, and shelter. It is up to us, Gamecocks, as the next generation of students and scholars, to educate the public on climate change and the impact we have on our own backyard communities, increasing ecoliteracy and public interest in nature. Direct experience with nature is the most highly cited influence on environmental attitude and conservation activism, therefore necessitating a shift in educational topics toward the subjects that will save our planet. Now is the time to learn more about your local flora by spending time in nature and implementing sustainable, everyday lifestyle practices. Together, we, as students, can educate the next generation and work to bring about a brighter future.